Click the link to MTG Burgeoning's Introduction to Planechase in the description below. There are some planes and phenomenons in Planechase that should be added to any planar deck, as the benefits to their inclusion can be realized during any portion of a game of Magic the Gathering. Factors like life gain, free mana, direct damage, drawing cards, and deck filtering are fundamental aspects of the game. With this in mind, why would you not include Aerotopolis in your planar deck? When you planeswalk to this plane, or at the beginning of your upkeep, put a scroll counter on Aerotopolis, then gain life equal to the number of scroll counters on it. When Aerotopolis has 10 or more scroll counters on it, planeswalk. Whenever you roll Chaos, put a scroll counter on Aerotopolis and then draw cards equal to the number of scroll counters on it. Without attempting to roll Chaos or planeswalk away from this plane, the floor of Aerotopolis is gaining 55 life by the time the 10th scroll counter is placed onto it. If we add in the possibility of drawing cards with the right toss of the planar die, then why would you not include Aerotopolis in your planar deck? There are some planes and phenomenons in Planechase that should not be added to any planar deck, as the detriments to their inclusion hinder your chances of claiming victory over your opponents. Randomly impacting combat, dealing self-inflicted direct damage, randomly destroying permanents, restricting your spells, and the most unforgivable circumstance of them all, helping your opponents. These are all factors that validate the decision to leave these cards out of your planar deck and keep them in your storage box instead. With this in mind, why would you include Naar Isle in your planar deck? At the beginning of your upkeep, put a flame counter on Naar Isle, then Naar Isle deals damage to you equal to the number of flame counters on it. Am I missing something here? How is this helpful? How is this even a consideration? Even the added possibility of rolling Chaos and dealing 3 damage to target player or planeswalker does not improve this card's functionality. This effect isn't even a lightning bolt. It's just a lava spike. This plane does not impact the battlefield and leads to exponential self-inflicted direct damage unless you planeswalk away from it. With the detriment of this self-inflicted direct damage in mind, why would you dedicate a slot in your planar deck for Naar Isle? Why would you include Reality Shaping in your planar deck? Reality Shaping is a phenomenon. A phenomenon in Planechase has an ability that triggers when it is encountered by its reveal from the top of the planar deck. When you encounter Reality Shaping, starting with you, each player may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. You never know when Reality Shaping will be revealed. You seldomly know what is in your opponent's hands. You rarely can be certain that a Blightsteel Colossus isn't lurking in the grip of an opponent. With the detriment of the unknown, coupled with the result of allowing your opponents to put the best permanent from their hand onto the battlefield for free, without restriction, limitation, or penalty, why would you dedicate a slot in your planar deck for Reality Shaping?